So Marnie must not be feeling well because she just asked me if I want to go to Shake Shack. Marnie's not a big fan of Shake Shack for whatever reason, but I don't understand why, because they're only the best burgers literally ever. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that it's my birthday and she's willing to give in to my absolute favorite burger ever. So here we are, Shake Shack on the Vegas Strip.
One time like this, make it pop like this, make it not like this, make it drop.
So as I mentioned, it took my birthday to get Marnie into Shake Shack. Although Marnie, you don't mind the chicken nuggets here, right? Not too bad. So I think Marnie's starting to come around. But I can't wait to try this burger. Again, Shake Shack is my favorite burger in literally the entire universe. So let's see if it still holds up. Oh, so good. Shake Shack all the way. So it's Wednesday evening, and Marnie and I are now in downtown Las Vegas. We are going to the Neon Museum right there, the Neon Boneyard. And this is where they have preserved some of the old Vegas signs that are no longer in use from casinos and hotels over the years, and lit them up and restored them, and they're all on display. And we were here 5 years ago in 2018, but my understanding is their collection has grown quite a bit since. They have more space, more signs, and on a personal note, I have a more of appreciation for Vegas history than I did back 5 years ago. So this should be a lot of fun. I don't know if they allow photography, but if they do, we'll definitely show you some of what's inside. And there's the building right there. That building was originally, was it the Hacienda Hotel years ago on the Strip? This building I know was literally moved from the Strip many years ago, and is now the basis, the main building for the Neon Boneyard. So, all right, come with us, and should be a lot of fun.
This sign here, this was designed by a man named Kermit Wayne. We'll be talking about another one of his signs later on. This is what is known as a decorated shed. So what that means is when you have a very boring building, just square, rectangular shape, nothing special to it, and you put something like this on the outside to make it look a lot bigger and more elaborate than it otherwise would have. There is an exact opposite term in the industry as well. That is called a duck. That is when the building is in the shape of the service you are receiving. Example would be if a shoe repair shop is in the shape of a shoe, or to keep it Las Vegas themed, something like the Luxor or Excalibur fall under that category as well.
So the Neon Museum that Marnie and I visited last night was very, very cool. Again, our second time there. We were there back in 2018, and there was a second part to the experience this time that was not there in 2018. This immersive light experience where they have all of these old Vegas signs and they project a light show onto them basically to make it look like the signs are lit up. It's very, very cool. I'm glad that we paid the extra part for the immersive part. Again, I can't say enough about the Neon Museum in downtown Vegas. So the downtown, the Vegas Strip part of our trip is finished for Marnie and I, and we are packing up to move downtown for 3 days. We're going to go to the El Cortez and do some gambling. Marnie wants to go to a Skechers shoe outlet, which apparently she just found out. I think they recently opened in Vegas. So yeah, nothing says Vegas like a shoe outlet. But anyway, hey, you'll take deals where you can get them, I guess. So let's see what's in store for us on day number 5. I can never remember these things. Did you bet on 12? No, you didn't. Did you bet on 6?
Yep.
The winning number
Twice
is
on 6.
All right, not bad. So we're here at Treasure Island playing the big wheel. One of the few casinos left in Vegas that still has the original
new bets,
lucky
please.
big wheel. Most of them have been replaced by that other one called the Big 6 wheel, which is cool. I don't mind that. But Marnie and I love the classic. I've just signed up for the Treasure Island Players Club card. So now we are now officially collecting points on the big wheel. You know, I like the
No
vibe
more
in
bets.
here. I can see myself staying here. What do we got? No, that's gonna go past. Oh, 12. Did you bet on 12?
Yep.
Could be 12. Oh no, I think it's too fast. No, 1. All right.
Fast. I didn't bet on 25 this time. No. Damn it. I didn't even do 12. No. No more. Stop. Ah, good.
So breaking news, we've just noticed the sign.
Number is
That's the
1.
sign.
New bets, please.
I don't know if you can read it. Players Club points cannot be earned on this machine. So you know what? I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go. Maybe find blackjack or maybe a buffalo machine or something. See what I mean by I love the theming in here. I'm really digging the vibe. So I haven't played Lightning Link yet this trip, and this race car version looks cool. So let's try this. We're looking for 6 of these trophies to trigger the bonus. All right, down to $1.52. I think this is going to be my final spin on this game. Yeah, there we go. Huh? Maybe I got one more. Yeah, I got one more in me. Oh, how much did I win here? All right, maybe not my final spin. Not too shabby. For a low roller like me, I'll take that. Up, up, up. No. Come on, one more bonus. That would be great. One more bonus. Oh, all right. I got 3 cars, so I get, is it 8 free games? 7 or 8 free games? How much did I win? $37. All right. Wow. All right, maybe I'm not done here. All right, I'm making an executive decision. So it's 1:13 in the afternoon. We have tickets for the Mob Museum downtown at 5:30. We have to check into our hotel, the El Cortez, at some point before then. We got to make it down to Harrah's here on this trip because we have a $25 voucher that somebody gave us who they forgot to cash in, so we're going to cash that in for them. And what else do we have to do, Marnie? I can't even remember. Anyway, so I'm making an executive decision to cash out, even though I'm back up to $84. So stay tuned to see what. Oh, right. The other thing, as I mentioned, I joined the Players Club card system. I've had 2 Heinekens. I'm sorry if I'm not making sense. I've joined the Players Club here at the Treasure Island, and I have accumulated how many points here? 180 points. So at 100 points, I can go to the kiosk and spin for $20 to $100 in free slot play. So we got to do that as well before 5:30. So we're busy. I'm making the executive decision to cash out. All right, another executive decision, which has been run by my friend Heineken here. I just went to the new member kiosk. I have $30 in free play active, so I'm going to play that right now. We still have plenty of time. Okay, here we go. Okay, another executive decision. We're going to do Harrah's on another day to cash out that $25 voucher that a friend gave to us. And we're going to go somewhere for lunch and then check into our hotel downtown. So that's my executive decision. Decisions could change at any time without notice. All right, I've hit the bonus here. Let's see how many of these I can fill up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, how much is this? Maybe $40? That mini right there is worth 20 alone. Let's see what we got. Oh, 42. Oh, 48. Oh, boy. Yeah. Marnie, 122 bucks.
Cash out.
Marnie says cash out. Is this an executive decision to cash out? What should I do? Cash out and go have lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the cash button?
Just tap the screen. Okay, press the button. There you go, 122 bucks.
100.
Are you done all your free
Oh,
spins?
150. Oh, yeah, I was long done my free spins. Long done. Cash. Cash. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that.
I know.
So for the last 3 days of our trip, Marnie and I have moved downtown, and we're staying at the El Cortez. A couple of final thoughts, I guess, about the Excalibur. It wasn't the best experience, our stay at the Excalibur on the Strip. Now, we've stayed there twice before, so we kind of knew what to expect. I don't know. I mean, and there were just minor things wrong with the room, I guess. Like, yeah, the wallpaper had a couple of minor imperfections in it. There was this picture thing, a decoration on the wall that was peeling off a little bit. So this, and the view wasn't great, but we were on the 5th floor. But nothing that's going to make us want to go to the front desk and demand a new room. But the one thing that bothered us was the room service on our final day at the Excalibur. The room service, they just forgot to show up. It's not like we had a sign on the front door or on the doorknob saying, "Hey, please, no room service today," or anything like that. They just forgot to show up. It was weird, and we called down after our afternoon adventures around 6 p.m. and then they said, sorry about that, we'll let the manager know. And so we got back at midnight and nothing had been done. So we won't go down to the front desk and they said, okay, sorry, we'll get it rectified. So we gambled for an hour while they were going to do their thing. And when we came back, the only thing room service had done was drop off some towels. They didn't even pick up the old towels or empty the garbage cans, which we mentioned had needed attention. Nothing. But to Excalibur's credit, they did, when we mentioned this on checkout, they did waive 2 nights of our resort fee. So that's good. And the staff at Excalibur have always been pretty good from our experience. They're very helpful, very accommodating. But we're heading down. We've just checked into our room at the El Cortez, the Cabana Suites. And I'm going to let's go on a room tour right now of the El Cortez Cabana Suites. So a quick note as I sit here after my trip at home editing these videos. In regards to the housekeeping situation at Excalibur, I didn't know it at the time. Call it coincidence, serendipity. I don't know what word I'm looking for here, but little did I know at the time, but the exact same thing would happen at El Cortez a couple of days later. Just randomly one day, housekeeping just doesn't show up. And I brought this up to the front desk, and just like Excalibur, when housekeeping did show up, all they did was drop off some towels. So I brought this up to El Cortez upon checkout. What do you think their response was? You'll have to wait for video number 5 to find out what happened with El Cortez. But it is the tale of 2 housekeeping departments. That's all I'll say. All right, here is the room tour, which, by the way, was filmed on the day that housekeeping didn't show up. So please bless this mess. Now, I want to give you a tour of the El Cortez Cabana Suites, which you might know I am a big fan of. There are 3 types of rooms here at the El Cortez. They have the original rooms, which were there when the property was built back in 1941. And there's not many of those. I think there's only maybe 15 or 20 of those rooms to rent. Then they have the tower. You can see it right there. And finally, but certainly not least, they have the Cabana Suites, which are located in this building here. It's a separate building, but don't let that deter you. It's literally right across the street from the El Cortez. It's very, very close. And even staying in the Cabana Suites, you can get from your hotel room to the casino floor in 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. I mean, there's not many hotels in Vegas that you're able to get from your hotel room to the casino floor in 90 seconds, let alone a building which is completely separated from the property. So don't let that deter you. These suites are very, very cool. And the thing I like about it as well is it's a controlled entrance. Not anybody can just walk in those buildings. You have to be a hotel guest, and they have a wristband. I'm wearing mine right there, and you just click it next to the door and it opens. And so because of that, it's a very quiet building. I mean, the El Cortez is not known as a party hotel anyway. So, you know, you're not going to get drunk people walking and running up and down your, hallway all night. And that's particularly true with this building. So let's take a look. So here we are outside room 303 of the El Cortez Cabana Suites. The number 6, I think, denotes the building number. All the rooms in this building have number 6, but we are on the 3rd floor, so room 303. So you just click your bracelet, and we are into the room. Now, I apologize for the slight mess that's in this room. The cleaning service didn't show up today, even though we asked about it. It's literally the exact same issue that we had at the Excalibur earlier this week. It's just really weird. When they did show up, they just dropped off towels. So I'm going to have to ask about that at the front desk. So you come in the front door, and here on the right is a little table, and you have your own in-room coffee maker, which is very cool. I mean, it's just some coffee pods or whatever, but it is cool. If you want, you could make some coffee in your room, and they give you a couple of bottles of water every day. So off to the left here, you have the bathroom, and you have a glass shower door with a stand-up shower, and of course there's the toilet and the flooring there as well, and the sink, and a mirror as well, and you got your hair dryer in the room as well. So we come back out into the room proper. Everything is green. It's the Cabana Suites. I have a little closet here. No door, but just a closet, some stuff to hang a few things, an iron with an ironing board, and there's a bag here too. I haven't actually looked at this, but I wonder if this might be some sort of dry cleaning service, which is very cool as well. There's your in-room safe and ironing board and iron should you need it. You got a chair here, quite comfortable actually. I fell asleep in that chair briefly watching television last night after a long day out. So we come back in, and here is the desk area, and there is a fridge here, and the fridge is empty. So you can put your own stuff in there. See, I put some Pepsi in there, and there's also those waters provided by the hotel. So yes, you can. They give you a fridge where you can put your own stuff in. Very rare in a Vegas hotel these days to have your own fridge. There's a lamp there, some pictures on the wall, and here is the bed area. So very cool. I like the theming in there. Here's a mirror. The room is a little small. Like here you go. Like my back is up against the door right now. So it's a fairly small room, but it's very well done. I do like the vibe in here. Now the view, now this is being done at night. The view is not great. You can see there's the entrance right there, the back entrance that we talked about a moment ago to the hotel. And then there's the parking garage. So the view is not great, but if you're like me, it doesn't bother you too much because you're in Vegas. You don't spend an awful lot of time inside the hotel room anyway. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the El Cortez Cabana Suites. So Marnie and I are about to go inside this place, the Mob Museum, the National Museum of Organized Crime and Law Enforcement. I've wanted to go to this place for many years, and we're finally getting the opportunity. The history of the mob in Las Vegas, in America, how it came to be during Prohibition, and there's even a section in there on forensics, which Marnie is particularly interested in. So if they allow photography, we'll go along with us for the ride.